But if
Right?
a lot of these
Because
chicks don't have fathers, then how are you going to see that?
You could still
That's
tell
the
character.
problem.
Yo, Madam, I don't know Madam Divine. I don't know Madam Divine, but I could tell her character just by the first couple minutes I'm here with her. Like you could,
You don't know her.
like you
don't
don't.
know her.
Somebody does have to fix you a sandwich for
No,
you to
you don't know
her
her.
character.
Listen, respect to Madam Divine,
No.
but you don't know her. She
I
could
mean,
be cussing.
yeah, I mean,
Madam
you don't, but I
Divine is a
appreciate it.
terrorist.
You can
No, but I'm
tell.
saying you could
Look
say
at, look at
character.
No,
this.
I'm
You got
not.
on one. Nope. AB, you the type to get finesse.
No.
Because
But
you
Anton, I
gonna
agree
get
with
on-
you.
gonna get
I
on-
agree with you.
You the one that's gonna get with a chick, and you don't know if she projecting. You already didn't cap. You didn't
But that's
already.
not true. You don't know. You don't know people's backgrounds. You don't know
So
where
you
people
can't
come
tell
from or how
people's
they were
character when you first
raised.
meet them, Anton.
No, you can't.
Oh,
AV,
you on a
shit,
screen? How
AV,
you know? Hold on, wait. How you know that woman is who, whatever she is? You
It's
can't
like
look
you
and
super
tell.
duper dope.
So you mean to tell me that when you meet somebody, you can't start to
You ain't meet
understand
her.
what type
You
of
met her
character
in real
they
life.
He do.
Met her in
No,
real life.
time out.
He do.
You still not answering the question. When you meet
What?
somebody, you can't start being able to tell stuff
do.
about their character.
Yup.
Yeah, I can tell stuff about her character.
So I'm saying, you could before somebody.
You didn't meet
You
her
could
in
tell
real
somebody.
life.
It doesn't matter about
Yeah.
real life. Like this is
It
real life.
does.
He talking
It
about
is real life, bro.
To an extent,
No,
it does
but
matter.
it
But
really not.
I get what you're saying. You can definitely get a sensation
I'm not
of
saying
like
I'm
how
not
somebody
I'm not saying that
is.
you know somebody 100%. But to
Anton
tell me
do
that
it.
you can't
Anton, you be
you can't
calling
look
all
at somebody's character just online. Like
Yep.
yo, if I go on somebody's Instagram
That's
page,
social media.
and
You
all
look
see,
at
okay,
people's
hold on.
social profiles
Okay,
and
I go on your
judge them.
Instagram
That's social
page.
media.
I go on your Instagram page, and all I see is pictures in a bikini. No, I'd never seen you in real life, but I could
I know
tell.
chicks that ain't never put a bikini or put anything on Instagram, and they be fucking.
Behold,
So, what you talking about?
I'm not saying that they don't, but I'm saying that if I see that, I can automatically tell that there's one type of person you are not. I
You
can make a
already
determination about
queened
you
her,
up the front.
and you ain't never met her before in your life.
Groovy.
I can
AV,
what?
That's fine. He doesn't.
AV, see a traveling CNA.
No, this is no shade. Hold on. Let me be very clear. I'm not dissing Madam Divine. I don't have nothing negative to say about her per se. But see, that's y'all. This is how y'all get finessed because you already queened her.
Okay, so what Anton is saying is that you need to make sure that you fully, learn about a person first before you make assumptions about them. Yes, but off first glance, we all do it. That's like social media. First glance,
No,
you
literally
make
make assumptions.
but in the whole totality,
constantly making
you're saying you
assumptions
need to
about
really get to know the person before you say
Of
something about that
course.
person.
But as a
No,
person
no,
that
no,
was
no, no,
always
no,
on
no.
social media,
Yes,
I'm saying
Anton.
that
meet
at
a
the
person
very
on
least,
social media, they're
at
not
the
going to
very
be the
least,
same as they are
you
in
have to
person.
meet people.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
real life.
But that's what I'm saying. People make first assumptions. It doesn't necessarily mean it's
AV,
true. That is
Off of this box right
What's
here.
up?
Yes, Anton, you have done it. Let's not
You have
do
done
that.
what, Q?
You
Anton thinks everybody's super dope.
No, wait. So hold on. Let Q talk. Let's Q talk.
What AD talking about, you have done.
What have I done?
multiple
Be specific.
panels. You are super duper dope. I think you should come do an interview.
That's called.
Wait,
Called.
Anton. There's been times you've been on this platform and you've given a shout out to these men. Oh, you're a good guy. 2 hours later, oh, you're a nutcase. You're sick. You're retarded. You remember?
I've seen it.
But what does that have to do? Okay, but see, Q is confusing. Q is confusing entertainment with real life. With real life.
Well, AV, listen, bro.
Q is confusing. When I see somebody that agree with me, of course I'm gonna think you're a good person. You know what I'm saying? But that don't have shit to do with me queening somebody and saying, "Oh my God, I can tell that you are."
That nigga said queen.
I'm not.
No, Anton, that's the entertainment piece.
Exactly.
I'm saying you can tell.
What did you say about it? No. You said I could tell you what. What was you saying? Say it.
A decent person.
No, she not, bro.
Dang, why is she not?
AV, no, my nigga, she is first of all, dog. She a traveling CNA. You ever watch Grey's Anatomy, nigga?
Whoa.
You know what they be doing?
I'm a registered nurse, by the way.
Okay,
don't dismiss her degree.
Hey, you just need one
What does
season
my
of Grey's
education have to
Anatomy.
do with my character? Education has
One
nothing to do with
season
my
of Grey's
character.
Anatomy will let you know who Madam Divine really is. First of all, that's not her right here. This is not her who she is on the screen. This is a representation of her. Okay,
it's my clone. Yeah, you're right. It's my clone.
You're not a clone, but
no, because that's what you're saying. It's my clone.
Okay,
it's a representation of me, not really my authentic self on the computer screen.
Yeah. You not like this in real life. I can bet it. Your background too quiet.
Wow.
Niggas is happy. Niggas is happy you talking to somebody else for 3 hours. They enjoying this time.
You don't gotta be super offensive. But I want to say something too next is that this was my perspective on like what you guys were talking about recently. Is like, yes, I do not believe that you should be given like all the husband attributes or wife attributes in the relationship. However, I think it's unrealistic to say that there should not be any relationship and people should be going straight to marriage. Like, you gotta have an in between. Like, yes, people can be marriage minded and go into that together on the same page of being married. And even that's a little far fetched nowadays, but that's more realistic than saying, "Oh, you just need to start courting and be married." Like, it's not realistic. You have to have a period.
My husband courted me, so courting exists.
But
people,
I'm
men
just
still
saying,
do it. When they want a wife and a woman wants a husband, courting can happen. It happens. It's
and
still
I mean, even in the courting
mindset,
period, there's going to be a period where you have to get to know this person. And
yes, but there's a behavior with that courting process that's completely different than the societal culture of dating that we experience a lot and we see on social media. Courting is a completely different type of atmosphere when you're getting to know somebody for them to become your husband. So the man is going to pursue you different and the woman is going to present herself differently. Two completely different things.
One's intentional.
So what would be the difference?
Dating's not intentional. Courting is what I would say the difference.
Courting is literally the intent of getting married and getting to know that person seriously to start a family. And if you're going to have children, that's combining bloodlines. That's a serious thing. Families are coming together. And then you're talking about what you want to do in your marriage and, you know, what coming into union with that person, what does that look like? And what are you guys going to pursue to accomplish in your marriage? Goals. That's a completely different thing that I think a lot of people don't go into going into relationships for that purpose. That to me is courting. And then dating is kind of this, and you know, the culture that we have Tinder and Hinge and all these different types of dating apps. And then we're DMing each other and stuff. And it's very informal. So it's not necessarily courting, you know? So
historically, courting happened after you had already became engaged. So there was no dating phase. A guy would ask or whatever, and it still happens in different cultures today.
Not necessarily.
A guy would, how do you know not necessarily?
She said, "Fuck with your."
No, because I think people talk about the first ever part of courting, but that's not really how people traditionally recognize courting.
You said she was good.
Let me tell you what your problem is. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna tell you what your problem is, madam.
You don't need to tell me. It's okay.
Wow.
Your problem is that, and I noticed this, you know, before, is that you think that you the smartest person in the room. And the reality is that that's why you talk a lot. You over talk a lot of times because you believe that you really believe in what you know, but in reality, you don't know half of what you think you know. And so you sound smart to a lot of people that because you know how to put your words together correctly, but it doesn't resonate with people that actually understand, right? It's almost like somebody that's in the technology field and they know all of the terms, but they don't know how to implement it correctly, right? And so when you talk to me, you sound like a woman that's used to being around people that think that you're smart, but they don't know who the real you is. But I can see through all of that shit. And here's the truth. Here's the reality of it, is that a lot of times when people start to talk, you'll cut them off on purpose, and then you'll start talking and you make yourself look crazier. In other cultures, like I was saying before you cut me off, men used to go up to, and they still do today, go up to a man's father, and then they ask for their daughter's hand in marriage without ever going on a date, without even truly understanding who that woman is. That's when the courting phase starts, because then she evaluates along with the family of whether or not it will be a good fit. But the intention is straight up marriage. There is no relationship phase. There is no dating phase. And so as a result, it then eliminates all of the other stuff that goes along with what it is that people think dating is today, which is really just deflowering and then putting yourself in a position to then fuck somebody before you get married. And so
That's
that does
what I was saying though, Anton, you know.
So why did you cut me off in order to tell me that it didn't happen if that's what you were saying?